Hi everyone, thank you very much for joining us on Fact versus Fiction. My name is Radhika Bajaj and with me as always is Jency. Hi Jency.
Hi Radhika.
So guys, today we are talking about a tweet जो काफी वायरल हुई है. इस tweet में एक फोटोग्राफ दिखता है और claim ये है that the photograph shows what happened after a bomb test failed inside a mosque in Karachi. और ये कहा जा रहा है that 15 scientists died in this alleged blast. It also says that about 10 people were injured. अब इसी ट्वीट का जो स्क्रीनशॉट है वो फेसबुक पे भी वायरल हो गया है, जहां कहा जा रहा है that 15 साइंटिस्ट जो हैं वो हूरों से मिलने चले गए. इंटरेस्टिंग बात ये है कि जो ट्विटर हैंडल है जहां से ये ट्वीट ओरिजिनेट हुई, दैट्स INA न्यूज, पर माना ये जा रहा है ट्विटर पर जब लोग शेयर कर रहे हैं तो ये कह रहे हैं कि ANI से ये जो इमेज और क्लेम है ये शेयर हुआ है. So, Jency, what's the truth here? ये INA, ANI, थोड़ा confusion है.
So this again is a handle which is actually running a parody information handle where they put out many of this kind of information. If you really look at it, it's a mirror image of ANI if you look at the logo, and also interesting news agency only in Pakistan. But all of this information you can only know if you go and check the bio.
Correct.
But what has happened is that people have seen the image, which actually is a true incident that happened. I'll come to that later on. And it shows that there are bodies all around, and it also looks like a mosque. So the moment in the current times we live in, very easy to believe such information, and that's why people were like rapidly going and retweeting it and sharing about it and talking about it, saying that look how Pakistan is suffering on its own. And the more operative part of it is that 15 scientists were killed in this incident. When we went and checked, we found that this incident did really happen way back in 2004. No scientists were killed in this. What it was reported then as was a suspected suicide bomber, because the police then did not find any radio timer devices there. So what they are suspecting is that it was a suicide attack, and in fact several people were killed as well. But this happened way back in 2004. Nothing with the present times. So again, the dangers of parody accounts and how people really don't read the bio. And that's what we see.
In fact, Jency, एक ऑर्डिनरी सोशल मीडिया यूजर क्यों जाके ट्विटर बायो चेक करेंगे? I mean, we're seeing so many of these parody accounts coming up with stuff like this.
But we are living in the age and era of misinformation and disinformation, which is why if you're on any platform, like for example Instagram, Facebook or Twitter, there are some very basic rules that you really need to know. Like for example, when you are driving, okay, you can end up saying that I didn't see the car coming from the other direction, or the signal, I didn't know that red means stop or green means go ahead. You can make all these kind of excuses, but at the end of the day, if you are there on that platform, you need to know the rules of the game.
Correct.
And the rules are quite clear. It's a free platform, and it exists because it is allowing people to freely exchange their thoughts and what they feel about certain issues. Now we can say that why are parody handles allowed, or why are satire handles are allowed, but that's again free expression of speech. So what happens here is that there are very clear rules which Twitter has laid down, where they say that what is a satire handle, what is a parody handle, what should be mentioned on their bio. They cannot actually misrepresent any credible or blue tick verified handles. So all of those rules are there out there, and this handle, if you look at it, they have followed everything. They're very clearly saying that it is parody, satire. They're mentioning everything on their handle. So if you go and check that out, then you will clearly know what does this mean. But yes, if I have to also say things from the other side as well, probably Twitter needs to tighten the rules a bit more, because in currently the times that we're living in, these could actually cause a lot of stress, and the stress points are really higher.
Right. So guys, the rules that Jency is talking about, one standard rule is look for that verified blue tick. ऐसा नहीं है कि वेरीफाइड हैंडल से फेक न्यूज नहीं आती, ये हम देखते हैं, होता है काफी बार.
Nothing is perfect in life.
Nothing is perfect in life, but the chances that you're getting fake information from a verified handle are significantly less, and especially when it comes to established, reputed, credible media organizations. So if it were actually ANI, you would have seen that blue tick on that tweet, but that wasn't there, and that's a big sign कि ये parody account है. It would have encouraged you to actually go and find out more about what this handle was about. So keep that in mind next time you're on Twitter and scrolling through. With that, we'll wrap up this edition of Fact versus Fiction, folks. Remember, हमारी helpline का number है 7700906111. Forward us messages that you want us to fact check. We'd love to do that for you. Thank you very much for joining in.